Well, all right, welcome back to 7 Days to Die, the no death server. We've got, I had the XP multiplier set at 200. We are on survivalist, which is the one from the hardest. We're going to go ahead and restart, and not restart, but we're going to jump back in, continue from where we left off on our first episode. We had made it to the rooftop of a nearby little building that we hadn't even bothered to clear. And now we are going to go ahead and try to survive another day. And that's literally it. I don't have any hopes or dreams other than trying to survive. I mean, obviously, we'll try to do as many missions as we can to get our a bike as quickly as possible. It will likely be a really long time before I get any good tools, and the tools will make all the difference in what I'm going to do. We have nothing that even resembles a good weapon at this point. And here we are at this stage. We need 900, I think it was, or 600 dukes, and we have 299. We have a couple of old sham sandwiches and a chicken ration and nothing to drink. We have 25 stone arrows, and this is it. I'm gonna go take a look and see if I can see that zombie. I don't know with the bump in the hit points that they get if it's realistic to even try to headshot at this level. I now officially have the first level of all those things. First level of archery and various things. Okay. I'll go ahead and see if we can't start clearing the top of this. I'm wondering how it got made, if this is a single piece or if it's halvesy. Oh no, it's the top piece. Look, you can see zombies over there. Well, isn't that exciting? As long as they stay over there, we're good. This is going to take forever. You don't get experience like you do in Darkness Falls for using these things. I wonder if this is hollow underneath or if it's just one big block. If I'm just removing something, that'd be a lot easier. Wouldn't have to worry about trying to plug things up or if it's going to cause something to collapse. Yeah, I'm just removing something. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I'm fearful that shooting the zombie is A, not going to kill it, and B, just going to piss it off. Well, I am now fearful that I won't be able to... Oh, that was enough sneak attack damage to kill it. Perfect. That's nice. That is unexpected. I wasn't sure. Okay. You ever get one of those texts from somebody and you're just like, this text could have been a nothing. Didn't have to be at all. We could have gone our whole lives without having whatever this was. Oh, all right. That's not bad. And then I could build an exterior wall. I probably should build it on the roof. I don't know how long I'm going to be using this position here, but I'll spend my nights clearing this, at least until I have something better to do with my nights. I don't need to clear that top one. Just, actually, yeah, I don't think we need to. So each one of these gives me more space. I don't think we need to worry about clearing the top one at all, as long as we clear the middle. Clear the side. We have to clear the sides anyways. And I can make more of a... But it's so hard to get wood, though. We need... Well, I mean, we need everything. Here I am, mostly exposed on this rooftop. Gonna have to clear the building. Oh, 83 is as good as it gets because I'm hungry. Well, isn't that lovely? I'm not getting down there. The zombies will eat me. You've all seen that. That's not a good thing. I'm still mildly angry about that Death and Darkness Falls. Not the first two, the last one. I feel like if I had spent less time in the fighting part of the fighting retreat, I probably could have, managed it much more easily. Got to my bike. I looked back, and just as I was looking back to find my bike, I saw that I had wandered off track and put the monsters between me and my bike, so it was at that point. I think I very eloquently said, "Oh no," or something along those lines, and that was the end. It's going to take time to build all this stuff. You guys get to skip ahead. I got to do all of this by hand. We don't really have that many stones left either. We're gonna be short on everything, I think, throughout this game because of the higher level. The survivalist level is brutal. One of the good things about survival IRL is that we live on planet Earth, and unless you get stranded in the Antarctic or something, there's plenty of resources around. You may not know how to use them, and that's generally the case, but I mean, even an idiot can usually have hope of making a fire or gathering, materials for a shelter or something along those lines. You really genuinely have to be someone who is just very ignorant of the world in order to not be able to make a go of it. But on these survival games, what they love to do is just simply not provide you with enough to survive, and that is their idea of making it more difficult. Oh, now we're hungrier and we're thirstier, and hunger I can take care of and thirst I can try to take care of, but we've got no clean water, no means of making clean water. What am I doing here with this? Okay, well that needs to be a thing. How about if I knock this out? Oh, you know, what if I knock this out? Yeah, we recover more slowly. We can do less. We can do less for less amounts of time. It just cripples you so much more. And then now I'm going to be like, okay, well, how many zombies down in that ravine of water? Takes more to kill zombies. Build me a box. A wooden storage crate, please. Okay. We now have a scav box. Did we get the block done over here? I'm betting we didn't. Yeah. Yeah, look at my endurance. It's down to less than half, like approaching a third. Okay. Well, not much can be done until the daylight, and then we're gonna try and not catch dysentery, which that's a problem. And now we need magazines. 100 billion magazines, and I suppose my strategy is going to be to try to do missions, which come with rewards. But even playing multiplayer, that's slow going. I might also try and scav a bunch of places that have kitchens. Any kind of kitchen will do, really. I guess I'll try a policy of avoidance. When it comes to zombies. Of course, if I don't see the zombie, that might be more difficult to avoid them. Okay. Not a feral anymore. However, I no longer have any stamina with which to fight. Ugh. Well, that wasn't such a chore now, was it? By that I mean that was a lot harder than it should be. Okay, I'm going to take all these things because the scav box is right here. That probably shouldn't get taken. Oh, man. Not enough arrows, I think. Fabulous. There's zombies over there. They heading someplace? I don't know. I'm gonna risk 3. And then I'm gonna eat, get wet until I'm wet. I'll eat that again. I mean, this is like, if I don't get dysentery, I don't know what's going on. Goes out to 11 and then back to 0. Okay. A little bit of good news, I guess. All right. Oh, I recognize this place. I've seen this place before. There's the loot room's on the roof there. I need stone. I need everything. I think I might be able to even just lure the zombies off. And if they're all walkers, I can just get back up onto the roof. Oh, I need to make sure that I have enough wood to build more boxes. That's a light pole. I mean, I don't see you couldn't chop a light pole down, but I don't. It may just come down in pieces. Okay, I need building blocks. It could be like, oh, I don't know, 30 more building blocks, please. Get myself back up to somewhere near 300. I need to try to maintain. Well, I don't know. It could be more than that. I have nothing. Okay, well, that's helpful to have that there. I see a zombie there. Yeah. This is not going to bode well for me if I don't get out of here. There he is. Come at me, bro. Uh-huh. Oh. It's going to be the 7 Days to Die equivalent of Pinhead here. I am hitting him right between the eyes here. All right, well. Holy catfish. I don't even remember what I was doing anymore. Well, one down. That looked like it went right through where her head is. Maybe I can just... Yeah, I'll take that, sure. And some peas. Okay. Oh, for the love of... Seriously? Oh, yes. Here we go. When do I get my Molotovs? I'm hungry and now out of. Okay, now I hear a lot of zombies. Okay. Not as useful as you'd hope. And then we have yet another zombie. Yeah, this is too many zombies to deal with at once. Alright. There's a box there, but I'm not going to spend time cutting it open. There's a cracker book. I'm sure there's something useful in here. Uh-huh. I need Molotovs, is what I need. Okay. I thought I had... Well, okay, I'm just going to use all these things. Yay! Oh, there's got to be a book that gives me cooking stuff. I should probably figure out what that is and get a skill that gives me cooking stuff. Okay. I'm all washed off there. Not as much cool things as I would like. Oh, look, there's an armor packet thingy that'll maybe... Here we go. This is the... That is the basic minimum. There's the... It definitely gets better than this. Don't know how many zombies in here. But there's water. There's a zombie. Alright, well, it's good old arm power for now. Until we can make more. Yeah, now I'm hungry again. That took about 11 seconds for me to not be hungry. Or for me to be hungry again, I should say. Yay. Alright, he's done. Alright. Hold that seems appropriate. Nothing in here. As I recall, there's no reason to kill yourself. Whatever's in that back door is just a bathroom. Look at you. Look at you. All excited. And now you're dead too. Okay. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot of zombies all of a sudden. Okay, recipes, cobblestone blocks. Here we go. And let's start with a ladder to get us up there. Need about 2, 3, 4 of those. We will double block this. And ladder here. Back up here and same thing. In case I'm in a hurry. What am I doing? Putting this here. And I've got arrows instead of that. And I should take this and fill those up. Okay. Now we will go here. Drop all of that off. We'll come right back down here. And we should be deeply embroiled in our next mission by the time the drop comes. Oh, okay. Sure. Come on. Okay, we've got the bonus. Oh, Lord. What? Okay. I know some of these buildings and stuff. This is Big Buns. It's got some cloth in it. That's fine. You've seen me be a lot more aggressive with zombies, but yeah, here we are. We have no food. We have a desperate need for magazines. Nope. Sure. Okay. I don't know if I have that skill point yet, but I'm definitely getting dysentery. That's a thing. Yeah, I called it right there, didn't I? Trash all along here. Okay. And I gotta wait for the smell to come down, otherwise everything's gonna be basically feral. And do we have water right next to us? Not really. Around the corner in the ditch on the other side of the house, there's water. I guess I might as well go and try to wash off, because it looks like the smell isn't going away anytime soon. on its own. Okay. Had a sham sandwich and pooped myself. Okay. Well, yeah, that's all bad. It's all bad. Oh, Lord. There's just so many of them. Be fine with them if they weren't everywhere I was trying to get to. But sadly, they are. We need paper. Paper's a thing now. Paper's never been a thing before. Glue. Yeah, okay, dirt. We need dirt too. We need everything. Probably don't need that engine right now, but... Yay. Recipe. Raw meat bundle. Craft. Yay. Alright. I'd hope to be heavily embroiled, but at this point we are not. We have not enough feathers to make more arrows. We're now hungry and thirsty again. We're kind of falling behind the curve here. So we'll do what we can. Get through this quest as quickly as possible. And in the meantime, I'm going to get more wood. About 75% of my game time will probably be spent gathering wood. Okay. I have a little bit to drink and nothing to eat. Squirrel has a little bit of food to eat. That is not a kitchen. Is there a kitchen in there? Is that a kitchen? Am I looking at a kitchen in there? This is not a kitchen either. But it's got something to drink. I just need the kitchen. In theory, if there was a zombie within 59 meters, it would already be trying to eat my face. Lockpicks would be grand. Feathers, also grand. Feathers and rocks. Can't beat that. Give me as many stone arrows -1 as we can make. Yeah, it's not helpful. Foul trash, foul trash. Ooh, yeah, that's helpful. I guess we're already carrying that. I don't know if we're carrying brass or not, but you can always sell brass. Scrap that. You. As many as you can. You. Recipes. Cobblestone rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And you. Craft that. And that shelf is untouched. Okay. I think the kitchen is right in this room. There might be food there. I need to run back to drop everything off at the, what you call it? Ugh. It's a vicious cycle. The dysentery makes you hungry. You eat the food. And the food gives you dysentery, which makes you hungry. Okay. Yeah, we're going to DD out of here. We're going to go back to our base, which is this direction, apparently. I know. I've run 3 feet. Trust me, game. I feel you. I run 3 feet in real life, and I want to stop and rest. Alright. But yeah, we really need to try to avoid the dysentery. I think I might just go for the drop. There might be food in the drop. Oh. We might try that mission later. The smell rules here are crazy. And that dysentery doesn't help. That just means you poop every once in a while. And when you poop, of course, you poop your pants. So you stink. Alright, and we have food in case the food becomes a big thing. And of course we are thirsty. Yeah. Sure, buddy, sure. I maybe should shut that door. Wood pile. I need to repair this, though. The McCormick's residence. Wood piles are a faster way to get wood. Lord, am I gonna have to fight this guy? Probably. Got my sneak attack off on him. Looks like I'm around 95. Come on. Oh, that was nice. I like that. Just kind of popped up in the air for no reason. Okay, he's done. This normally would mean nothing to me, but now I'm desperate for so many resources. I'm harvesting dead corn. Literally dead corn. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Out of stamina. Walking. This is just starvation simulator at this point. I'm barely able to do anything. And constantly in fear for my life. I'm going to waste all my lockpicks here, though. Because if I get through it, it's worth it. And if I don't have to carry lockpicks. You bastard. Alright, well. Yeah, I see ya. I really feel like I'm running and hiding a lot. Which I am running and hiding a lot, so I suppose it's appropriate that I feel that way. Little splash of color from that color card. Oh, I've been here before. Oh, and there is no... There's no water here. Is there any water nearby that I know of? Nope. Okay. Charred meat and dirty water for me, man. That's the way. Uh-oh. That's the way you do it, unless you're a pussy. Some more opportunities to be stung by bees. Do you see any bird's nests? I don't see any bird's nests. Why would we see bird's nests, you ask? There's a bird's nest. One. So we need more. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that at all. Huh. Well, I can't get him. And so it's the stink. It's the stink that becomes the thing that's going to probably end me. The dysentery causes me to stink. And now, if I get within any range of a zombie, he is feral. And I have some meat. Recipes, raw meat bundles. Okay, did I get any more feathers? I did. All not one. Oops, sorry. I heard something. Oh, I don't track anymore. I need to get that skill. It's nice to have potato seeds. Yeah, that's nothing I want. Okay. Do I have a skill point? I have 2 skill points. Something. Master Chef, does this give me find more cooking magazines? Okay. And then Lucky Looter was the other one. And then after that, I need to start being able to track. So let's go ahead and open this up. This gives me, I don't care, it doesn't matter. I'll just kind of, oh great. And do we have any water nearby? Of course we do not. Like, not forever in any direction. We can try and go east, I suppose. Remembering that now all zombies are feral when it comes to attacking me. Anything easy peasy lemon squeezy to grab out of here? Yeah, okay, that works. Nope, not interested in that. No water in the trenches. No water there. Maybe back across this field. I am now hungry and thirsty again. Okay, again, recipes. All, not one. And scrap that. That might be helpful. Should probably put this in here. Okay. Another zombie, but okay. We are now really in dire straits in terms of food and drink. Once that dysentery goes away, I believe dysentery also doesn't give you full value for your reduces water 7.5%, food 2.5%. Okay. I think that's what that means. So it makes it less effective. So it's getting you coming and going. Okay. Now we're just beating feet towards the nearest source of water, which is essentially south. And that's where I will do my eating. Look, it's the... Do I have anything to sell? No, not on me. It's the trader. Yeah, I know I'm dying of thirst and hunger. I get it. That's full of zombies. How do you know that's full of zombies? Two reasons I know it's full of zombies. One, I've encountered that particular thing before, and two, it's obviously full of zombies. Okay, I am wet. What can I eat and or drink in this place that will help me? It gives me water. I think that might be sufficient to help out. Sure. I used a bunch of my cobblestone blocks. And you. No zombie in here? No zombie? Okay. Yeah. Can't afford to be leaving anything behind, really. Except that. I can afford to leave that behind. Okay, this, we're going to repair that. And there's my base, so I can drop off something. Close that door. So I'm not... And then I might have time to try that mission. Yeah. Ugh, it's just a vicious cycle. Okay, so I eat one, And get dysentery? Not so far. But yeah, the stink needs to be taken care of. Okay. And now I'll try to rush over there as quickly as I can and do that quest. My. This has been an adventurous day. So much has happened, and yet nothing has effectively happened. I haven't gotten any quests done. I really haven't gotten that much in the way of resources. I did manage to stop and get the thingamajiggy. We do not have a knowledge of where the kitchen is, do we? I'll take this. Oh, knocking a door here a little bit, enough to see. Nope, not a kitchen. There's got to be a kitchen on the ground floor. Doesn't there? Is that another zombie or is that a dead body? Wow. Nice. Anything useful? Not really. Ooh, yeah, that was really useful. Sorry. I think that is actually a dead body, but you know, safe and sorry and whatnot. Yeah, I think it's a dead body. Okay, well. Or clothes. It looks like clothes now. Probably looked like clothes the whole time. There's the kitchen off to the right. Oh, we already did the kitchen. But I'm glad we double checked this because there's stuff here. If I go up here, I'm committing myself to doing a double run. And many people throughout the course of my life have suggested that I should be committed. And I say suggested, but what I mean to say is probably closer to have started the paperwork. Which I respond to by saying, I'm not even related to you. You can't do this. Yes, and no on that. And don't care. Yes. Okay, so I'm not sure if there is really a loot room worth a crap, but beggars and choosers and whatnot, so I think we're gonna investigate it and see if we can find a little bit of extra loot, possibly in a loot room. And I may have to come back and do this again. Actually, you know what? That's a great idea. And just in case I do start it, get the thing and go, that might be what I end up doing. Oh, hello. Well, that's how you get up here. I can hear like crawlers and burners. Burning men? Burners. Cell phones that can't be traced back to the person that uses them. Oh, that's definitely an attic. Oh, I think I remember this one. Yeah, okay. I remember this. The loot room, oh, such as it is. Yeah, I've messed this all up. I remember this, though. Are they up in here now? They may be up in here now. Yeah, it's best to just chop your way through this, because they... It's just easier to go straight there. There's a stairwell directly to here. We can do this. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take this and this. Don't need sand. I mean, not so bad I need to be picking it up by the handful. At some point, I am going to need sand. Okay. And then in the meantime, we will start the quest. It is 10 meters. It is right inside that room. Any zombies directly in front of me? Not today. Yeah, I don't know what those guys are doing or where they are. It sounds like they're upstairs, but there's another... now I'm just grabbing things. Grabbing things in panic mode. Okay. Can you grab out here in panic mode? Shut this door. Yep. Definitely things to grab. Lots of panicking happening. Oh. That sounds closer than I like. Okay. Back out of here. Lots of zombies. Okay, lots of zombies. You win. You can have that house. Okay, I need to just use up all these books. Use. I'll wear that. And then I will modify this. Take that out of it. Complete the modifications. Here we will scrap that. I will go into my clothing. Modify that. I will just keep moving. I have enough time to get there. I hope I have enough time. It's only 300 meters. Keep moving to the trader and complete on day 2 my very first quest, which is 100% more quests than I thought I was going to complete in this day. Do I have food to eat? I do. It's a can of salmon. I'm going to eat that. I am also going to eat this large beef ration. And then I'm just going to scrap these. I'm going to come down here and wade in the river. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. And, okay, keep this on you because you never know. You know you're not going to need that. Do I have a lot more brass I can sell? I can sell those. I don't need those. Probably am not going to need machete parts. Anything here that I'm carrying? Well, I don't need coal. I don't know why I've got it. Okay. Now it's a run, 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 run. And don't stop for anything, he says, immediately stopping for something. And then something else. Okay, run, run, run. Don't stop, no matter what. You gotta get into the... That's a zombie. It's a zombie? It's a zombie. Don't stop for anything, except for that. You can stop for that. Okay. Yay. Get in there. In there, in there, in there, in there, in there, in there.
You bet. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
Oh my. Well, this is horrible. This is the worst. Hold your reflex, rapid spear strike, including. I will take that. Okay, now I've got a mod schematic, or tactical warfare, or scrapping for fun, or knife guy. I guess maybe knife guy. Yeah. Okay. That's terrible. Jobs: a fetch at the Cobweb Cottage, or a residence, or a little bit further for the Caravan Carousel. I don't know what that is. Don't know what the
Look,
Caravan
blockhead,
Carousel is.
get moving, jackass. This don't pay by the hour. Fine.
Would
Take
like
a
to
fucking
do
look.
it, but okay. So this Spear Hunter I can sell for 100. Can sell all of that for a lot, and now I should be able to buy a cooking pot. Look at me, day 2 with a cooking pot.
All that gawking at goods, and that's all you buy?
Okay. It's now very close to you die time, so I'm going to try to not do that. I'll just use these. I mean, not that I need the space right this second, but day 2 with cooking pot. This is doable. It's a thing I've done before with multiple people usually. We pool together our money, but doing it with just one person has proven to be more difficult and on survival. So there's that too. I don't think that's going to save me if that goes wrong, so this is... Some would probably say you're kind of spend your time doing the wrong thing first. I would agree, except for I also have experience to try to get up. Okay, this and that and the other, and I could just drink this, but I think what I'm going to need to do is use this. Okay. Go into this thingy, and then my plan is, and this is so clever, I'm going to drink 3, maybe 4 times. Okay. And that didn't kill me. That which doesn't kill you makes you stranger. Okay, and then over there. Oh, you are dumb. You need to start immediately using boxes. Okay. And we probably need to chop this thing off so we can put boxes here, and also so that the zombies don't land there. It's... Oh, I didn't get dysentery. Isn't that amazing? Well, they're still going to be close enough if they land there, so maybe we do 2 of those. And now it's just building the base. Maybe trying to get another skill level. What did I want a skill level in? I have 2. Yay. I'm going to get Animal Tracker. And then... Treasure Hunter. No. Living off the land. Where is it? Living off the land. The Huntsman. The Huntsman. Harvest more resources from animals. I mean, that's... Or Iron Gut. Use less oxygen while diving. Your stomach, reduce food and water loss from physical exertion. Necessary. A lot of times I'd be like, who cares about that? But that one's pretty up there. Okay. I'm trying to think if I've missed any magazine skills. You need to get your magazine skills, or you won't get your magazines. Okay, well. Playing multiplayer, oftentimes we'll upgrade these stone axes. You know, kind of pretending like, oh, this is an upgrade. This is something important. I want to use my not hungry time early, and that's why I'm doing all this construction. When I get this not hungry time done, construction done to give me more space, and then I can start building out more wall, which may allow me to survive slightly longer in the event of an attack, or spider jumps up here, or birds, flying zombears. I don't know that they're a thing, and I kind of wish I hadn't invented them, because now I'm afraid of flying zombears, but one way or the other. Now I'm going to do proof of concept here in a second. Knock that upper level off and see if they all come tumbling down, which they should. Oh, so tired. Okay. I need to make charred meat. Well, okay. I'll come over here and... Do I have loose meat? I don't have loose meat. I have that. I have that. I don't know that we have bacon and eggs at all, but I think I can start making some of the other stuff. Okay. For those of you who are saying, but you're wasting all this cooking time. I don't think I need to need all that much cooking time, because I don't think I have all that much to cook, but you might be right. You may be right. I may be crazy. Alright. So I'm going to go with this box right here. We're going to call this ingredients. Boom. And I'm going to make another campfire, because I don't think what happened there? Oh. It Icarused the campfire out into the wilderness. Nice. Okay. But here, go ahead and open. I can't make bacon and eggs yet, so I'm gonna make how much charred meat? 4. I'm gonna make 4 charred meat, which is like all my meat. And then here, I'm gonna make water. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, and then here I will just throw in all the rest of the ingredients there. Need to carry that with me. No. This is kind of a unique configuration here. Let's see if this works. If this works, that should all fall. All that. It shouldn't necessarily fall aggressively like that, but okay, that worked. Spectacular, Mrs. Moneypenny. Get all of this done as quickly as we can. We're making water, so that's a good thing. I don't know if I can make a dew collector yet. Can I make a... Oh, can I make a workbench? No. Dew collect... No. Okay, well... Oh, I think I need... Did I get advanced engineering? You know, I guess I should just go right here and say workstations. I've gotten 6, which means I can make a forge. Okay. Forge is important as I work on giving myself enough space to actually be able to use a forge. And then put down some boxes and stuff. That scav box is going to get awful full if I don't have a place to put stuff other than the scav box. This should cause another drop. Let me just kind of get out of the way here. Last time it got a little crazy. Not sure what that was about. I don't see any tracks around here. There it goes. And then this is the cool part. Instead of having to hit them 4,000 times for 1 or 2 wood, you only have to hit them a few times for 1 or 2 wood. This is a lot of hitting. But once we're done, let's start building a crafting section. Start putting... Oops. My glass stone hammer broke. Just gotta clear this out, and then I'll probably put along this wall or along that wall. I'll do a forge. Speaking of which, I suppose I should try to look into what do I need for a forge. For a forge, I require 50 cobblestone rocks. Okay, that's doable. A wood log, 10 leather, 3 duct tape. Okay. Oh, wood log is only 10. Okay, great. Leather? Do I have leather? I have 4 leather. Not enough. And we're a little short of duct tape as well. Turns out. Recipes, cobblestone rocks, make me 50. That'll take 18 seconds. The rest of the stuff I'm keeping. I'm still not at 100%, but I think once I eat, I might start to heal some more, so. How am I doing for arrows? All but 1. And now I need more rocks. It is theoretically possible to kill that zombie. I just screwed it up. Oops, that's no good. Oops, also no good. Speaking of screwing things up. think I heard another zombie nearby. Coolly. Well, that was dumb. Oh, and apparently we need to do another 30 seconds for this. Great. Yes, I know. That's terrible, isn't it? Okay. Thirsty. Okay. And I think maybe we put one pillar like here. And then we can build out a roof. Okay, and I don't want to fill all these in yet because eventually I will use crop plots. So in the meantime, I'll just put these here. But I think that I have enough for... I'll put the... these are 3x3s. I'll put the dew collectors up there. And then that, there, and everything. Oh wow, he knew exactly where I was, even though he's facing away from me. What do you think the odds of that are? Alright, well. I'm gonna drink some water. Like, I'm gonna drink a lot of water. Okay. Alright. And then... what am I gonna do here? Actually, I just fill these in and put boxes on this wall. Okay. Give me boxes. Okay, and then when I get enough for a forge, I'll put it out there. And in the meantime, it's raining. I'm not wet. Look at that. Look at us. We're being so smart. Maybe one more box. I almost crafted 12 more boxes. So smart. All right. And yeah, I'll just put it here. That's a good spot to put a lantern. Should I get it? Provisions. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at some stats, shall we? 32 kills. That was 22 kills in a day. That is a significant increase in stats, or in kills, I should say. What's this? Place the dew collector and craft a farm plot. Yeah, well, you know, kind of nowhere near any of that, but that's it. 32 kills. 32 kills. Yes, 32 kills. That's 22 kills for this last day. And here I am in a waterproof shelter in the rain on the roof, and it's about to be morning. That's day 2. And as always, no death server. Thanks you very much for not watching.